Hello friends, I am on my way out to the garden where my family is harvesting potatoes. We have been trying to get these potatoes out of the ground for a week or so or more, but we've had storm after storm after storm and we just haven't been able to get here and get them out. But there's another storm about to come, but I said to Mike, well, we've got to get them out or I'm afraid they're going to rot. So we're racing again. Down here is everyone hunts for potatoes. How are they, babe?
They're great.
Pretty awesome.
They're pretty awesome. Wow, look at, so they've already collected this much while I've been inside. And have you found any rotten ones, hon?
None.
Awesome. That is so good. That was what our biggest concern was whether they'd rot. And what are you doing over there, Ty? Yes.
But there's a wasp nest in that corner.
Oh, we'll stay away from the wasp nest.
Yeah, but no one's getting stung, please.
So Ty's over here getting some big ones.
Yeah.
That's awesome. And little man's already ready in case the storm hits. Went inside and got his Spider-Man jacket on.
I'm ready. I got no t-shirt. Who cares about a little rain?
Lots of good earthworm activity too, sweetheart.
Oh, that's
and
good.
There's like heaps of roly-polies.
Heaps of roly-polies and heaps of worms.
And heaps.
We probably need to compost this again as soon as possible. I mean, wood chip it. Yeah, stay away from the ants.
Oh, baby, there's an ant's nest.
Stay back.
Are they off your hands?
Yeah, he got
There's
them
one
off.
right there. How do you get it?
That's all right.
Daddy, can you get your gloves on?
I'll do it.
Daddy will get it. Daddy will get it.
Thanks, Dad. Don't pass me. If you have any, they're like a lot of ants right there.
Is this a weed, sweetheart, or is this something
Yeah.
you're growing?
No, that's nut grass. But you need to try and get the roots. It's nasty. Look at that.
And then there's some medium ones, and then there's some huge ones.
Yeah, all different sizes. Hey.
Well, this is some of the healthiest nut grass I've ever seen.
Oh, look how big that one is. Yeah, no, that is nut grass. That is
I thought it was corn.
a pain, that stuff. No, down here is the corn, and it is doing okay. It is doing okay. The Swiss chards
I think
or
that's enough.
silver beets trucking along.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. Chris, what do you think, sweetheart?
Don't touch it. But there's still ants.
What would you like us to do?
If we've got the time and that the rain stays away long enough, I think we ought to probably just get them all out of the ground.
Okay.
And then, so do you reckon we'll put sweet potatoes in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that would be best. Sweet potatoes.
I think maybe plant the sweet potatoes and then put wood chips on lightly.
Yes. We definitely want to wood chip it for sure.
This one's one and he stabbed this one.
Oh no, you accidentally stabbed it. Show me. No, don't throw it. We can still use it. We can still use him. We'll just use him first. He's got a little stab mark.
Yes, ma'am.
I swiped the dirt away and they were all in that spot.
They were just sitting there.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's like hide and seek.
Yeah, I didn't see.
Except hide the potato. It's like, what's it called? Sardines. Like, they all come in this one hiding spot, and then the last one there is it.
Don't stab them, Bubba.
I think we got some crawfish living in our garden.
I bet there is. All right, well, we didn't quite get it all, but we got this much. So we got this little basket full, which is a fair bit, and we're going to spread it out on some cardboard boxes to dry, because the soil was still pretty wet, the soil, hey babe? The soil was still pretty wet. Yeah.
It was nice and
Yeah. So we need to,
it was easy harvesting.
yeah, it was easy to harvest, but we need to spread the potatoes out to dry. So we're going to spread them out on cardboard, let them dry, and hopefully we'll get the rest. There wasn't too much left. What, another couple of meters of garden bed? Maybe 2 meters? Maybe. That we'll have to get when this rain stops. But I don't think it's supposed to go on for too long this time. Hopefully. Well, we're all covered in sweat. It's dripping off us because it's so humid. But we got the job done. Got our potatoes all laid out. All nicely able to dry. So I don't know how much that is, but I would say that's probably the second. Sorry, the light's pretty bad in here. That's probably the second. Are you guys playing in the rain? The second basket. But the first one we got was probably only 2/3 full, I would say, maybe. And that one was very, very full. And then there's another, I don't know how much, but there's another couple of meters worth of potatoes to get when we get another break in the weather. So much rain.
I hate to waste this rain and that's full.
Oh, you're trying to switch it to the other tote?
Yeah.
We've got a second tote over there.
This one got too full before I could put this on it to protect it from the algae.
Yeah.
So I'll just go ahead and use it. And this one, we just have to make sure that we empty that one first.
Okay. Yep.
Or the algae will form and it will destroy the water.
Yeah. But you're filling up that one over there on the other side. So there's 3. Don't know if you guys will be able to see. We've got this, oh, my fingers don't help, do they? We've got two full and one, the third one is now filling. We kind of just, Mike rigged up a downpipe into it with some old bits and pieces. So eventually we'll get one here as well, because these little white tubs we've been using, they're full. Yeah, she's coming.
It is
coming.
so humid.
Yeah, it really is. It's crazy humid right now.
I'm going to have to rig this a little bit and hope it works.
I'll kind of bend it around.
No, it doesn't rig.
Have we got the worms turned on?
Pardon?
Have we got the worm bucket turned on so they don't flood?
But it's full, so I'm going to have to empty it out and then do it.
Okay, I'm just going to...
But I'm going to rig it like this.
Oh, yeah.
See if it works.
Well, all we can do is try. Awesome. Pretty big thunder over there.
I think the pipe's not big enough.
Oh, wrong size?
Yeah. I thought it was 2 inch. Yeah.
Oh, bummer. It might run in there. Do you want some, we need the tape, electrical tape. Just tape it together. Wow.
You know what we haven't done yet as well, because it's so wet, is we haven't walked the perimeter to see
Yes.
and make sure our fence lines are held up.
Yeah, we don't know if there's so many big trees have come down around the county. Okay. I'm just getting, we're getting saturated, but there's a few things we need to tend to. Whew. And there are, there's so many big trees have come down around the county. A lot of little areas have been without power. Here's what I've been worried about. So these guys do not have a cover as yet, which they're okay as far as the sun goes because they're under this big oak tree. But we're keeping the tap on at the moment, even though we're sacrificing a lot of this. But otherwise, the wormies could drown. And we don't want drowned wormies. That would be sad. So we've put a bunch of these on the garden already. But yeah, just one of the things we've got to keep an eye on with all this weather. And like Mike was saying, we haven't had a chance to walk the perimeter because it has been so wet and just storm after storm after storm. So we're not even sure if our fences have held up. Wow, that's going to get here real soon. It's already raining, but that heavy stuff is going to get here real soon. The worms are fine. We're just going to have to empty that one. Well, we don't even have to. It's just going to run off if we don't.
So, just an absolute side note.
Yeah.
We have 2 teenage boys and one now has his driver's license.
Yes.
And they went to a party this afternoon. I'm just like, oh, my babies are out.
They're out in this storm. They're at the lake, so...
Well, it's a lake house. Like, they own the lake house.
Oh, do they? Oh, well, that's different. I guess they've got
least.
somewhere to shelter.
But then if you look over there, you can see it is green, grey.
Yeah.
I don't know if the
Wow,
video
look at
camera
that.
pick it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And that it's going to get heavy here in a minute, sweetie.
This one.
Oh, good.
So I had a second one of these.
Okay.
I just took the end off and it has a locking system. And that locking system was able to join in and then point it down.
Okay.
We just have to remember to use this one first.
Yeah, this one first.
That one first, yeah.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. Yes, there have been a lot of storms. In fact, I mentioned in a previous video we had 4 of our boys away at a camp, a church camp, and everyone got sent home early in the middle of the night because there was a tornado watch and severe storms, and they lost power, they lost water. So they all came home. Well, 2 of them had come home the day before because one of our boys got a fever and got sick. The 2 littler ones, and then the 2 teenagers came home in the middle of the night, and because we had no power, they couldn't call us, because when we have no power, we have no phone. And so they just showed up in the middle of the night because they were concerned that if a tornado did come, there wasn't a very great place. So they thought, let's mitigate the risk and just take everyone home right now before it hits. So, yeah. It's a real thing, this whole storm season here in Texas. It's a real thing. Here she comes. Yep, here she comes. Let me check on these. Hey, little guys. Yeah, just huddle together. You'll be okay. Huddle together. The power's out? Okay. Yeah. It's in the shed. imagining.
I wonder which way to blow. It goes one way and then the other. That's kind of a tornado wind, Christy.
Hello friends, it's a couple of days later. The storm did blow over and the boys did get home safely, although they got home very, very late because they did get stuck out at the lake in the storm. They were with friends, they were in a lake house and able to take shelter, so that was good. And they were very careful and drove home. It's always just one of those anxious, worrisome things when your children get to a certain age, and you just have to let them be big. You have to let them grow up, and that means they have to learn how to handle situations that aren't always ideal. So he drove home. He waited for the storm to pass and then drove home, and thankfully encountered no fallen power lines. We lost power. A lot of places lost power again, but it's back on again now. All those, very grateful to all those linesmen and people that work out there putting everything back together after these big storms come through. It's a lot of work, but we are here. So I just came back on to let you know the boys were safe, they were fine, and all is well. And I haven't really been able to get back out to the garden because it was so wet, and it's still out here. You can't really see. It's very hard to, because the grass is long. That's the other thing that keeps happening is the grass, like this is about 10 days growth, or a week to 10 days. And it is so long. It just grows faster than we can, keep on top of it. So it's just dry enough out the front to mow today, but it's definitely not dry enough to mow out here. It's really boggy still. The water just takes a long time to drain away. So I know there are things I'm busting to get out here and harvest. I might have to get out here later in some bare feet or gumboots and get some of the things. I saw the other day there's a couple of zucchini, so anyway, I will save that, and we'll come out here later and see if we can get some fruit and veggies. But in the meantime, sunshine and raindrops to you, my friend, and we will see you soon.